Hello. I just got back from a trip to the pet store, which is always a good time. I had some plans to get some Kuhli Loaches, and I had my eye on some at the pet shop here in Guelph. And so I went back today and I said, "Give me all you got." And they had five. So I got five Kuhli Loaches, and I'm excited to set them free. Normally I wouldn't probably do a video with the fish in the bag still, but I don't know I don't know if I'm going to see these guys much once I let them free. So this might be the best opportunity to get a good video. And it's kind of fun too, like it's an exciting part of having an aquarium is getting new fish. So I'm pretty excited about these guys. They're very wiggly little worms. Um, Recently I've been getting a lot of pretty elegant fish. I used to really like the weird fish that you would find like in the back corner of the pet store, like a knife fish or something like that. So this is kind of fun to get something a little different, a little bit of an oddball. Um, and my tank, it has a lot of activity, in the upper half, but there's not really, I have the red tail shark, but other than that, there's not a whole lot going on in the bottom half. So these guys will help with that. So yeah, they're pretty cool. They're really easy to keep, so I'm not gonna bother doing a drip acclimation. I've let the temperature equalize and then I'm gonna let them free. And then while I was there was another fish that I've always wanted to keep, which is a banjo catfish. And another fish, it's kind of a similar situation. I wanted to get a video before I put it in there because these are even worse than the loaches. Once you put them in, like they might dig into the dirt, dig into the gravel, and then you never see them again. But that's kind of fun still. It's kind of fun when you have a fish you haven't seen in a while and then all of a sudden it just appears and it makes it a little bit more exciting. But you don't want to have too many like that, obviously. So he's ready to get out. I will soon, I promise. Yeah, when I was a kid, I would go to the pet store and I would always eventually ask the guy, I said, "Can you get me a banjo catfish?" He said, "Sure." They're pretty boring, but they're pretty cool too. And I'd say that's definitely true. But he could never get it, and it never came in stock. So I never got one as a kid. So now I finally got one, and hopefully it's everything I ever hoped for. So I'm gonna scoop up. I think I'll start with the loaches. I'll try and scoop up the loaches, and then we'll cut to when I have them scooped up and ready to release. And hopefully they don't squirm out of the net on me. But yeah, see you soon. All right, I got them scooped up. One wiggled out. Oh, I don't have the mic in the right spot. Just a sec. There we go. I got him scooped up, and only one wiggled out, but funnily enough, he actually kind of wiggled right back under the net there. I guess it's a comfortable spot. So there's some snails in the net too, so I'll have to try not to let them go. But I'm gonna zoom back out, maybe adjust the focus. Yeah, like that. Let's see how quick they get out of here. There goes one. Oh, that fish wants in there. Yeah. They don't want to come out too much. Might have to give them a little nudge. There we go. Only one left. There we go. That's all of them. All right, now the catfish. All right, now I have the Banjo Catfish in there. Considering he's got a reputation for being lazy, he or she, he's been pretty eager to get out of the net. So let's see what happens when I let him go. Yep, wow, very eager. Wow. He just went right to the corner. There was also a loach in the net. I accidentally scooped him up. But let me show you where that loach went. Just get out of here. Just went right into the corner. It's hard to get a good angle on him. But yeah. Need a macro lens for that. So yeah. He looks a little stressed, or she. We'll check back and see what it looks like a little later. I did notice some of the Kuhli Loaches around. There was one in that wood, but I can't see it anymore. It must have moved on. But I'll come back once I've spotted some stuff. So I waited about half an hour, 45 minutes for things to settle down. The fish were looking a little stressed, so give them a little time to calm down. And that seems to be the case. The Banjo Catfish, he's just chilling in the plants here. This is more normal behavior. That speed burst we saw as it ran away from the net, he probably used up like 2 months worth of energy in that one little speed burst compared to the way they normally behave. I could probably leave this camera on this fish for half an hour and it wouldn't even move. But that's what I signed up for. I know that's what they're like. They're like a rock. So, yeah, he's just chilling. I think the loaches, I think they're all under that piece of wood. That's the way they were at the pet store. They basically all crowded under the one piece of, rock or wood or whatever was in the tank. They all were under there. They're surprisingly social, the Kuhli Loaches. And as you can see, like it's all plants over there, all plants in the middle. And then basically it's just, a couple rocks there and then that one piece of wood. So they're almost certainly under there. And I imagine eventually like I said, they'll start to peek out. Let me see if I can fix the exposure. Make it look a little prettier. There, that's better. So yeah, I think they'll pop out as they get more comfortable. Part of the reason I picked these fish is because they have fairly slow metabolisms. Because I already have a lot of fish in this tank. It's got a pretty high bioload, so I don't want to add a whole bunch of high energy, exciting fish that need a lot of food, because then it might put things over the edge. Because these guys don't move around quite as much, because they're a little more chill, they don't need to eat as much, and they don't obviously poop as much, so it'll be a good fit for this tank. And then, like I said, they'll peek out now and again, and then it'll add some activity and some interest to the bottom of the tank, where previously I just had the red-tailed shark, and then I also have a whiptail catfish, but it's all over the place. Anyways, I'm excited about these guys. I think it's a great addition. I'm happy I got them, and I can't wait for them to get cozy and really feel at home. So thanks for joining me. It's been fun. Till next time.